Good morning. Come on in if you'd like a little symbolic support. As I'm working on personals, we're going to use the iScry scrolls and invite ink to ignite a meditative state. Looks like we have 2 here for a general message for someone in spirit. We'll receive 1 more. Here we go. Thank you. All right. If you'd like to take a moment with me to close the eyes, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. And if I may, let's go. Thank you. This is an open forum for all signs or someone's souls living or from those beyond to step forward and share their message. Okay, looks like we have about four souls stepping forward. I'm seeing from the grave possibly 5. If you're looking for some inspiration today, I'm seeing a goalpost and it's is it a touchdown? That's how it's coming through, like a touchdown. And there's up to 4 people that are supporting you. And there's this golden leaf at the bottom. It's almost like I'm seeing the rim of a cup. I'm also seeing a tuning fork. I believe it's a tuning fork in that touchdown thing. So there's definitely a touchdown, a bound, or a round. I'm hearing a humming in my left ear as I'm staring at the scroll that is reminding me of like a reverb of sound. Like one thing can be drawn out, and I'm seeing that I think it was from when I was a kid. I'm trying to remember the name. It was some form of taffy. And it came in like a thin bar and you would pull it. It's not toffee, it's taffy. Something about taffy, and you could pull it. And I think it had like a fun name. I don't know, maybe that resonates with somebody in that time frame. I'm seeing a 3-tier one of those dessert trays, and like the bottom one's big, the middle one's smaller. That's what I'm seeing. And then on top there is like the handle that you could carry it. I feel like this touchdown, whatever this may mean for anyone, is celebratory. And I keep hearing like company's coming. I'm being asked to be drawn over here now. We'll add on some tarot and oracle in a minute. Is this someone's grandmother's 3-tier dessert thingy? They might have been helping you. It doesn't have to be a grandmother. It could even just be a crone energy to you, or your crone energy. But if it does feel outside of you. Okay, so the 4 spirits I'm sensing feel like 2 sets of grandparents. From like the mother and father's line, or whatever lineage there is. Oh, okay. We have here inspiration. Something about health and the inspiration. What were these 2? It was just 1. Revolution is coming through. That's that touchdown feeling. Touchdown. That reverb is coming back. As soon as my awareness tunes into my right, my left side starts reverbing. Interesting. Okay, so and those history. Okay, so it's definitely something in the lineage. They have moved on, and they are I'm going to say fighting for you or with you, but it's not a fight in which it's volatile. It just feels like some sort of revolution in your world, tangible to third eye. And I want to note that the coloring of this card is very red, orange, and there's green on the side. And then that's how I'm seeing these spirits. Okay, so we have grandparent energy. There's also a chance that this grandparent energy is, how do I say that? All of our grandmother and grandfather, like grandmother earth, grandfather sky type feel. I suddenly wish I had my native spirit cards here, but that's okay. Resolution and vigilance. There's that, this one, fight feel again. Like if you can see, there's armor, and then over here, almost kind of like the Knight of Swords. Revolution, resolution. Something's coming to a resolution and it's to be celebrated, whatever you may be working on. Could be health. Could be your health, or the health of, bear with me as I zoom way out, of the planet's energy, the shift towards the 51% type thing. There's been a vigilant reverb of maybe energies and frequencies, and it's been happening because personally, zooming back in to the personal person, those who have been doing their work, doing their work, being conscious and aware and considerate, it is affecting positively the all, if I may. And the grandmother and grandfather of the earth's energy. I immediately want to personify it, but it's very clear. It's reciprocity. They're shining a light in this revolution. Because someone's health has been affected. It could be mental health, emotional health, physical health, or just simply holistic health is how it's coming through. And if you're sitting here with me, maybe you can resonate with that as we wander not only through, the physical to the spiritual, the tangible to the third eye, but person to the planet. And if there's some discomfort in any of the areas of inspiration, if there's been any grief over personal or planetary feeling, I almost said healing, but feeling, touchdown is upon us. It's like, what is that term? At the 50-yard line, or I don't even know if that's the right term. Something about the cycles. Oh, it's brilliant. People are changing their mind. And where their heart is loyal to, and the empowering nature of that. And realizing the choice is still there without judgment to change, adapt, succeed. I'm seeing this football thing again for whatever reason. You're in one play and it was working. So maybe you had one belief system or one loyalty or one train of thought, maybe in one medication, and it's working, but it's suddenly there's what is that? Like a pause or break. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the terminology. But when a team a timeout. Okay, so a timeout has happened for those that have, going through any sort of grief and been working through that. They're inspired because they're recognizing a cycle. So this play is in play. And it's like timeout. And there's a the reciprocity, regathering, restoring the circle of your team, spirit, your mind, body, heart, all that kind of good stuff. And saying, okay, is this play is not going to take us the distance. So can we change our mind? Can we change the play? Can we change the play and like revolutionize? Everyone has seen us thus far on this track, and we can commit to that. Or we can find a resolution, look through history. It's like everyone's talking about the cycles when we, and they're so vigilant on communicating to change their mind, change the play. The loyalty to the team of, say, humanity or spirit, this, that, or the other, remains intact. But some might just be changing their mind or adding something in to say, okay, well, if I'm on, Western medicine, I'm going to also add in holistic medicine. The inspiration is the same to, help oneself or to communicate. The intention remains, but the loyalty becomes bigger. It's like, I'm not just loyal to black or white or, color. I love the color red and I'm loyal to red. And it's like, oh, well, suddenly there's all these shades of red and I can be loyal to the spectrum versus being pigeonholed. Ooh, all right. I'm going to add on another card. I hope this is making sense in some way, shape, or form. It feels very cyclical. And again, it's coming back to the sports analogy where new games will be played, new teams will play, but you can always, change it up. Resilience, burn away the past. This is that history thing, being vigilant in the cycle you're in. I want to come back to inspiration as my right side awareness went right to my left side to the card of inspiration. And I'm sensing that it's showing me the vigilance of being inspired to burn cycles that are not serving. It's okay to change the play. Something about history repeating itself. Pause in your journey. There's that time out. I don't know what's happening over there. Oh, what's on the bottom? Transform the way you see. Right? Makes me feel like that play thing. Regroup, time out, this, that, or the other. Okay, I'm going to keep it short and sweet today so I can get to my ink for some personals, both public and private. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here with me, and hopefully you're resonating or releasing if you're not. Okay, we're going to add some Vampire Tarot here. Was it going to almost say like, oh, it's Wednesday. Ten of Wands, I believe. Temperance is on the bottom. There are people, remember when we were talking about those grandparent energies? The burdens that a being like yourself, like myself, and many others that are loyal to, but are bearing burdens because of them. I feel like there's just some kind of obligation that could be causing a grief. And I keep being asked to go to the personal world and then planetary, right? So in whatever curvature you may reside in that from a consciousness space, and the health of inspiration, to be inspired, to be vigilant in burning away the past cycles and pausing in the journey. Take the time out, because they are coming out of the grave. They are coming out of their coffins. This is what I feel like in a non-creepy way, but I appreciate the symbology. Like they're rising on up to help the touchdown make it through, to come to this revolution, resolution, and the reciprocity of those that have been doing little bits and thinking it doesn't matter. I keep hearing like someone thinks it doesn't matter. Oh, doing this little thing doesn't matter. It does matter. It adds up. It does matter. It's keys of communication to the collective, both living and those loved ones moved on. They're keys of communication. Keys aren't a big thing. Interesting the way I'm seeing it. A key could be like this big, but it opens up a house which is this big. Do you see what I'm saying? Four of Cups. Yeah, this is reminding me of that, like being told in this conversation. Like you, like somebody older or of a position that appears to be of power over one. Could be in a career. This feels career oriented, like I'm jumping into a channel. And it's like you just have to listen to them. And you can see, but they're telling you information. They're telling you information where their loyalties lie. And you're like, I don't know. Yeah, King of Knives. There's a contemplation once they give you this information. There's a contemplation. You're like, this is happening in the collective and personal, right? Like somebody's spirit is rising up out of this coffin. Somebody feels inspired to be able to change their mind and move away from a particular grief of carrying the weight of the world. And when you kind of go into your world, and this does feel career oriented, and you have this conversation, and your boss is just, or someone of a position of power is like, And while it can be in the moment defeating, there's this calmness with the sword, with the knife of night, going, okay, thank you for that information. I'm going to sit with that because I can change my loyalties. I can change my mind. How empowering is that? But it's almost as if there's a space of silence where there's not reciprocity. One will reflect. This isn't tit for tat or, oh my goodness, an eye for an eye. If you're here with me, it feels like there's an understanding resonance that while you might give, say, more physically because maybe your job's physical, but the reciprocity is in money and or really good benefits, right? So there's this wavering equality, but something about ensuring sovereignty is safe. Okay, so 100 cards came out. High Priestess is coming in with that coffin. It's like you can move like a cat around this. Those who maybe are more concerned about projecting power can be blind to those working quietly in their contemplation to make change. Page of Wands was in the reverse. The King of Pentacles. I'm going to stop there, but thank you. Look at, even though it's the page that's, this could just be a position that you might feel that you're in with this person of power. They try to project their power onto you to ensure you feel like a page. You know what I'm saying? And really, you're wise, you're listening, non-reactive, and you go back and you think, and you are really the king. You're really the king. And it's all coming down to a touchdown. A touchdown. Yay. Well, my loves, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And links below to help a gal grow. And I'm going to get ready to head into my other office. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you.